Hey everyone, welcome back to the Super Mario Bros. Series. Last time I played Super Mario Bros. 2, and this time I'm going back to my suspended point of my Super Mario Bros. 3, or rather Super Mario Bros. Advance 4 Super Mario Bros. 3 save file. Yeah, this isn't the first time I've done this, but we're gonna reset. We're gonna pretend I never played this before. Game Boy Player, I don't know why it says that. Anyway, Super Mario Bros. 3 considered the best of the original trilogy of Super Mario Bros. Titles, which isn't too surprising considering it was the one that had the most advanced tech time, especially Nintendo. I'm not sure how I feel about this intro. The original Super Mario Bros. 3 and the one on All Stars doesn't have an intro, and why should it have one? Like, this feels like a flash animation that people would do on Newgrounds to give a story to old Super Mario Bros. Games. This is what happens in the original, though. Dear Princess Peach, I have terrible news. Those evil Koopalings are spreading chaos all across the Russian world. Please help us, sincerely, Toad. Oh man, Peach has a sprite in this game. Actually, she did have one in the original, but this isn't the one she had back then. You can tell because she has way more colors than there should be. There's shading on these sprites. That is not right. The original Super Mario Bros. 3 sprites on the Nintendo only had 3 colors max, or I think it was even just 2 colors. Well, I'm not sure. Whatever the case, the full title of this game is Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Bros. 3. Yep. So dumb. Also, they forgot the tail on the 3 for some reason. I don't know why. Well, whatever the case, we're doing single player, of course. There's Mario Brothers right here. That's more of a multiplayer game. I might show it, I guess, but probably not. These are the options, mostly for the old Game Boy Advance, because that's how it was. I think this was completely invalidated when PS released. But in the case, we're just going to go to Super Mario Bros. 3. See, that's the intro we were supposed to see when the game started. Not that other nonsense. Always happens with those green shells, huh, Mario? Yep, that's it. So, yeah, I've got a file 1 right here. World 8. Huh? That ain't right. Must have been one of those things where I just skipped everything. Anyway, the reason why we're playing this version specifically is because, I believe this level card thing. Yeah, these are all the e-reader levels that we will be showcasing once we're done, I think. I've never played these before, so it's gonna be interesting. Right now, though, let's just play the main game. Gonna take some time, but that's what it is for. Seriously, there's a lot of levels to go through here, unlike the first 2 games. Or 3 games, I should say. Because it's Super Mario Bros. 1, Super Mario Bros. Lost Levels, or 2 in Japan, and then Super Mario Bros. 2 or Super Mario Bros. USA in Japan. Unlike those games, though, it's not like 4 stages per world or 3 stages per world. Ow. Died to the first Goomba. It's because the controls are not proper. Y to jump? Who did I really set it up that way? That makes no sense. Okay, I got A to jump and B to run. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna change that real quick. Okay, that's better. Got B to jump and Y for run and whatever. I think A still jump too? Yeah. Doesn't matter that much. Like, let's be real, the ultimate type of controls you do for this type of game is the Super Mario World type of controls, and wow, you get hit anyway, even if you're behind the things. There's a mushroom in there. This level's not too bad. This first level is really not too bad at showcasing what all of the new things you can do in this game. The trick I did back there, where I went behind the white thing, that's something you do if you want to get the first flute real quick. That allows you to skip to World 8 once you get the flute at the castle. We're not gonna do that, but I did just want to showcase the whole go behind the white block thing. Because if you play the whole game, you'll notice that's like the only white block in the entire game. And then you think, why? Yeah, Mario has some voices here and there. Just what I needed. I'd say just ignore those if you can. And what's a demo card? This is more e-reader stuff, isn't it? Unable to communicate. Yeah, I guess we're not gonna be able to do this kind of stuff. Lakitu looks freaky here. I'm trying to exit. Okay, I guess it's the B button to exit. And I'm pretty sure we won't be able to do the power-up card either. Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay, just wanted to showcase that. This game had compatibility with the e-reader, which lasted all about 1 year of support from Nintendo. Because, you know, cards are popular in Japan, so of course we're going to make a device that reads some for you. Hell, even the 3DS had that kind of stuff, but at least some cards came packaged with the system, so you could try them out. What is this? P-switch. Turns coins into blocks and blocks into coins. Can create some interesting challenges. This is not the appropriate music for this bonus. Oh man, all the differences are bothering me. I probably should have played the All-Stars version, the one I grew up with. After all, these playthroughs are all about nostalgia, aren't they? But I can't pass up those new e-reader levels that we'll play once we're done with the game. I'm gonna try to go through every single level, by the way. If I remember correctly, you can do that if you want. Unfortunately, we got a different type of panel here. If you get 3 similar panels, you get a bonus based on which panel, well, which combo of panels you got. From what I've seen, if you're running towards the end of the level and jump always at a similar time, you'll always get a star. Which makes things super easy to get the bonus lives every time you beat 3 levels. I don't know how I feel about this music remix. Oh, I guess there is another white panel here, but of course, they're still rare, and once you see this one, you realize, oh, you can go behind this one too. There's something up there. This is a really short level, just gotta say. Well, this is a return. Well, anyway, yeah, there's a secret behind this. I think this might be where you get a flute. I could be wrong. I'm not gonna assume, but I'm not gonna try to get any flutes, despite the fact that I could get them and just not use them. And you get a 1-up for a combo that doesn't match? Really? I don't remember that. I think in the original you didn't get anything. I could be remembering wrong though. Also, Toad has a new sprite. And the smile looks kind of creepy if I may be brilliant. Fire flower. Yeah, fire flowers aren't very good. But yeah, it's not what I want to do. I keep getting messing up the buttons. No. Replay data. How do I replay data? Does that mean the last stage I did and it allows me to look back through it? Oh, speaking of which, while I'm here, I noticed this door with a keyhole in it. That unlocks once you beat the castle, and the way it worked in the original is that if you got a game over after doing the castle, basically the doors would remain unlocked, but you'd have to play all of the numbered levels over again. And the castles too, but because the door will be unlocked, you could just skip that. Very convenient. But not very practical. I don't think I've ever had a situation where the door being unlocked was ever useful. Not to mention I'd rather just go through all the levels again. But yeah, I'm trying to show, yeah, L button, the L button, that's how you accidentally use an item you didn't mean to use. But yeah, you press the L button to summon the items you have in storage, and you can use them on the overworld at any time you want. It's a lot like how it works in Super Mario Bros. Wii. Or rather, Super Mario Bros. Wii used it from this game. It's an interesting idea, and it's very useful, but besides some rare items, you won't really ever use it, I think. The ones that you'll definitely think about using this for the item selection thing is for the P wings that allow you to basically skip levels. This is one of the first tough levels, I want to say. If you're young and stupid. Like I was. Like I'd see that trail of coins and I'd jump immediately because I think it looks safe. And I take daring approaches and try to fly somewhere in the level. Yeah, I just had to defeat the guy. I didn't explain this, but you see that P meter down there? Basically, when it's full, you start running even faster. And if you have a raccoon tail or an item that makes you fly, well, you'll start flying. The one exception to this is the P wing. That gives you a full meter for the entire stage, and that means you can fly endlessly. Normally, there's a limit to how long you can fly, though. Oh god, they changed the sprites for this too. I like the thick sprites from the original. Well, rather, specifically from the All-Stars version. I'm not sure how it was in the original. Damn. I wanted a mushroom. You only get one chance. But I could have save stated before doing the minigame and, you know, cheated. All you get is lives, so it's not that useful. Anyway, the second flute is in this level. You just fly up when you get the chance. Don't take that. That's bad. Yeah, I think it's here where you build some meter. Ugh! Yeah, yeah, right up there. You go up there. You fly up above this. Anyway, yeah, I guess you can also build the thing from here. Then you go up by here. Anyway, this is the first castle, or fortress, I guess I should say. And because of that, it's also the first time we're introduced to Boom Boom! All he does is move around. I remember when I was young, my family would cheer for me as I was the first member of the family to actually beat a Boom Boom. It was so exhilarating. But now that I look back at it, Boom Boom just isn't that tough. That transition to show that you're blocked inside a room, that didn't exist in the original. Too complex. Ow! Boom Boom. Don't be mean. I was being easy on you, but decided to punch me. As far as length of these videos, how long they're gonna go, I'm gonna save my progress. I think I'm gonna make them one world per video. However, for some of the later worlds, they might be 2 videos because I think one of them has like 13 stages, something like that, in World 7. I don't remember because usually I skip over those types of worlds. Missed twice and you're out. Oh, I remember this. Oh, cool. Good guess. Bad. Okay. Now, whenever we get to do that minigame again, the ones we already revealed would still be revealed, and they'll all be in the same place, so it's just a matter of continuing from there on in. Unless they changed it back from the All-Stars version. In which case, I don't know. That beginning of this stage is basically just to show that you can slide down like that. Literally, I'm pretty sure it is designed it that way. For a good reason. Yeah, there's multiple passages. This is the kind of stuff I'm not gonna show everything about Super Mario Bros. 3. If there's multiple passages, I just choose one passage and I proceed to the end of the level. I'm not gonna explore the whole level. Just to show absolutely everything. Like, it'd be nice, of course, but some passages are dead ends. That's the issue. Let's go. Red Koopas don't drop off of the platforms, while green ones do. Gotta remember that. Like, this is the kind of stuff we take for granted. That kind of knowledge is spread out over the entire internet, and everyone knows about it when they play Mario game. But when you were young, you didn't know. The enemies all look the same, kinda. That was bad. A leap of faith that I should not have done. I don't remember that level quite a bit. Well, now we can show the Hammer Bro, though. In every world, there's these Hammer Bros that go around. You just defeat them in one hit like this. This kind of concept was brought back for Super Mario Bros. Wii. And a lot of people were like, wow, this is so easy. Why do we even bother? Well, it was like that in the original. Even though it was Hammer Bros. And Hammer Bros. Are like supposed to be tough, they're not nearly as tough as the original NES counterparts. And they usually jump up like they did in that guy's case. And because that, you just run up under them. And guess what? Just jump up and you win. So yeah, you're supposed to go down here and then go on this. It's easy to forget. Yes, they're daring you to jump on that Koopa, but a running jump is good enough to go through the other end. So just one up. Yeah, I think now that I think about it, you did get one up in the original for not having 3 matching panels. Maybe. I picked this one. Another Fire Flower! Ugh! Bad RNG. Bad RNG. If you play a Mario and Luigi game, it's basically you alternate between 2 players. None of that real you play together kind of stuff. This has been retranslated, I believe. I don't think Toad said it so eloquently in the original. It was kind of it was a bit of Englishy, let's say. Anyway, oh, it's terrible. The king has been transformed. Please find a magic wand so we can change it back. The Mario start ruined it. And the Mario start wasn't there in the original. It just immediately transitioned to Mario jumping up to grab onto the chain of the chip in order to go up here. Airships, by the way. Those are cool. You'd see those in Final Fantasy 4 too. Because I said it that way for a very specific reason. Final Fantasy 4 is known as Final Fantasy 2 for a lot of people. Because that's what it was called when it was originally coming out, because Square Enix was too lazy to try to even bother localizing their first actual, no, not first, their second and third Final Fantasies. Final Fantasy 2 would finally reappear in around this era as a Game Boy Advance game, while Final Fantasy 3 would have to wait until the DS remake. Oh, it's Larry? I'm not sure. Their designs have changed quite a bit since this game. Originally, they were christened as Bowser, or rather the Koopa King's children. Now they're just his cronies. It's so disappointing. They're not too bad in terms of challenges, but you just jump on them, so as soon as you know how to maneuver your jumps around, it's very easy to deal with them. Oh, splendid, splendid! I am back to my old self again. Thank you so much. Here is a letter from the princess. The designs of these kings, you never see them ever again. Seriously. They don't appear in Mario lore ever after this, so I don't know why Nintendo even bothered designing all these weird kings. It's nice to know that they're human, sorta, kinda, and Toads are the real freaks. Kinda. The Super Crown ruined everything. Anyway, greetings. If you see any ghosts, be careful. They will give chase if you turn away. Yeah, they will. I have enclosed a jewel that helps protect you, Princess Toadstool. You got the P-Wing. It's not a jewel. It's a power-up. Get it right, Princess Peach. She was known as Princess Toadstool originally, though. I don't know why. Anyway, it's World 2, but we're gonna continue this series next time. Hope you've all enjoyed this video and have a nice day. Bye-bye!